Gyp, I'm gonna need you to tell the truth. Is it mine and Ryan's or not? Who's gonna answer this? We're gonna throw a damn party? We were gonna have birthday cake and everything? I knew No Job Ken was really not convinced because you know what? Don't tell me that baby's man's.
Rumor has it is that Gypsy Rose Blanchard faked her paternity test results. So a lot of people are claiming that they think she was faking it because they have pulled up several sample test results and compared them to Gypsy's, and they have obvious differences. So
know anything? Help a sister out because I don't know if I'm co-parenting. I don't know if I'm gonna be the real mama. I don't know if I'm not gonna be any mama. I don't know what's happening. Is it anybody's baby? Gypsy, why do you do this? Gyp, the amount of people coming out and saying that this DNA test is fake. Oof.
Now, what I do find is odd about this is she puts this paternity test after she spirals on live yesterday. Not only does she spiral, she does that video of her trying to bait Ryan. That is so strange to me, right? Like, that's extra strange.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to yet another deep dive into the intricate web of chaos surrounding Gypsy Rose. If you thought her life was already a roller coaster, strap in because this is about to take a sharp turn into uncharted drama. Today we're unpacking one of the most scandalous accusations to date, Gypsy Rose allegedly faking her paternity test results. Yes, you heard that right. In an era where trust is currency, Gypsy has managed to throw even more fuel onto the fire of public skepticism. For those who have been following her tremendous journey, it is no surprise that Gypsy is no stranger to controversy.
Gyp, the amount of people coming out and saying that this DNA test is fake. Oof. We need to do something about that. We can't have that. Don't. No, we want, take it down. We want that down. Take it down. Should just let it be. You just create a mess. No Job Can. Where the hell are you? Where's No Job Can? And where the hell is this PR team?
But this time, the stakes are higher. Our paternity test isn't just another social media stunt. It's a matter of public's credibility, personal relationships, and let's face it, basic integrity. Yet here we are with a paternity test document that has been picked apart by internet sleuths, exposing glaring inconsistencies and raising serious questions. So today we're gonna dive deep, like really deep, into the nitty-gritty of this latest saga. We'll expose every red flag, every questionable decision, and every bizarre twist that has left people more confused than ever.
Where the hell is this PR team? Someone needs to be put in on overtime because I don't know what's happening out here on the streets of the Tiki-Talkie. I know it ain't gonna be Kim because he definitely got no damn job, so he ain't working no damn overtime. Alright, I gotta go. I don't know what's happening.
Let's get started. A few days ago, Gypsy Rose shared what she claimed were the results of her early paternity test. The post was accompanied by a caption that seemed designed to shut down rumors and provide closure to everyone involved. She wrote, "There's been a lot of chatter about the paternity of our baby, and while we've known for sure from the beginning, I feel it's time to put these theories to rest. Here are the results showing Ken is the father. Ken is going to be an incredible dad, and we're so excited to welcome our baby girl into the world." At first glance, it might have seemed like a straightforward attempt to clear the air. But this is Gypsy Rose we're talking about, and nothing is ever that simple. Instead of quelling speculation, this post unleashed a torrent of questions, doubts, and outright accusations. The document she posted, a supposed paternity test result, immediately came under scrutiny.
a lot of people are claiming that they think she was faking it because they have pulled up several sample test results and compared them to Gypsy's, and they have obvious differences. So this is one of them. You can just see the difference in the body of both of these results. Here's another example of a sample test result. Now, I'm also searching the reference number from Gypsy's test results on the website, and they're not able to pull up anything or a document on there.
Let's talk about the timeline. According to the document, the samples were collected on October 28th and the results were issued on October 29th. A 24-hour turnaround for a paternity test might sound impressive, but it's also incredibility unlikely, especially for an early paternity test. These tests require sophisticated procedures, and given that Gypsy's baby isn't even born yet, the logistics become even more questionable. Naturally, people began speculating about how this could have happened. Did she and Ken drive 15 hours from Louisiana to Ohio, deliver the samples in person to the DNA Diagnostics Center? That seemed unlikely.
So I said, where in Louisiana is a location? These are all the locations that they have in the United States. None of them say Louisiana. Then I started searching and it says home paternity test. I was saying to myself, am I sure it's a home paternity test? Let me look to see if I could find a location. Well, I found this. I marked it out because I don't want to dox the people. But it's in Ohio, right? Now her test also says Ohio. Here you go. So did she say she was taking a paternity test and she was taking an at-home paternity test? How do we even know what's really what?
The more plausible explanation was that they had used a home testing kit where samples are collected at home and mailed to the lab. But even this explanation raised questions. For now, how could the results have been processed and returned in just one day? Even expedited tests usually take a minimum of 2 to 3 days. And then there was the issue of the baby not being born yet, which makes the testing process more complicated and time-consuming. Gypsy tried to address these doubts by tagging another company in her post. Fastest Labs, best in New Orleans. Apparently, Fastest Labs collected the samples and then sent them to DDC for analysis. This somewhat explained the rapid turnaround, as it suggested the samples did not have to be shipped from Louisiana to Ohio. But even so, the timeline still felt impossibly tight, especially given the complicity of prenatal DNA testing. At this point, the internet sleuths were in full swing, combing through every detail of the document and cross-referencing it with publicly available information about DDC and Fastest Labs.
Oh, Ryan, they think that the baby's ours again. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Jip, I'm gonna need you to tell the truth. Is it mine and Ryan's or not? Who's gonna answer this? We were gonna throw a damn party. We were gonna have birthday cake and everything. I knew No Job Ken was really not convinced because you know what? Don't tell me that baby's man's. It's real fine. It is real fine. If the baby's ours, that's fine too, okay? We weren't ready. We're still not ready. We don't know which way this is going to go.
Now let's get into the document itself. One of the first things people noticed was that it did not match the sample reports available on DDC's website. The formatting was different, the layout was different, and even the font choices seemed off. This was a major red flag because the purpose of sample reports is to provide a standardized template that clients can compare their own documents against. If Gypsy's document did not match, what did that mean? Some people try to give her the benefit of the doubt, suggesting that DDC might have recently updated its report format, but this raised another question. If the format had been updated, then that update also be reflected on the website? The inconsistencies were too significant to ignore.
But I also looked up what is a sample of this test. This would be a sample of the test from there. I want you to look at this one more time, and we're going to go back and look at her. Here we go. Now, what I do find is odd about this is she puts this paternity test after she spirals on live yesterday. Not only does she spiral, she does that video of her trying to bait Ryan. That is so strange to me, right? Like, that's extra strange. Because I think a lot of people aren't even realizing that Ruby and her in that video were very similar.
Then there was the issue of the reference number. Each paternity test conducted by DDC comes with a unique reference number that allows clients to verify their results online. But when people entered the reference number from Gypsy's document into DDC's website, they were met with an error message. This account is not yet active. You will receive an email and login instructions once testing is complete. This message indicated that the test associated with this reference number hadn't been completed yet. So, what was going on here? Did Gypsy post a document with a fake reference number, or did she somehow get her hands on an incomplete test report and alter it to make it look finalized? Either way, it wasn't a good look.
A lot of people aren't even realizing that Ruby and her in that video were very similar. Like, so similar, it was scary. And it made me actually nervous for Ryan. Now, we also know Gypsy Rose is not really trustworthy, so can we really trust this test? We know she's altered stuff before.
As if the document's inconsistencies were not enough, people also started questioning the timing of Gypsy's post. Just one day before she shared the paternity test results, she was spotted having lunch with her close friend Bree. For those who don't know, Bree has been one of Gypsy's most loyal supporters, often stepping in to defend her against critics. However, Bree is also known for her cunning and manipulative tendencies. The fact that Gypsy posted these suspicious results so soon after meeting with Bree led many to speculate that Bree might have helped her fabricate the document. Of course, this is just speculation, but the timing is undeniably suspicious.
We know she's altered stuff before, and I also think it's ironic that she allegedly went to lunch with Bree yesterday. After you go to lunch with Bree, you pop up with this result. Now you know Bree is good with the handy-dandy rent-a-center laptop that she has, right? So do we think that maybe they could have did something? Because why do those paternity tests not look the same at all? That's the sample. Why does it not look like the sample?
For anyone familiar with Gypsy's history, none of this comes as a surprise. She has a long track record of manipulative behavior, and this latest scandal seems to fit right into that pattern. Ever since news broke that she was planning to conduct an early paternity test, people have been skeptical. Many predicted that she would find a way to manipulate the results, and now these predictions seem to be coming true. Even those who initially wanted to give Gypsy the benefit of the doubt are now questioning their judgment. The sheer number of red flags surrounding these tests make it hard to believe that everything is above board. Another factor adding to the skepticism is the timing of Gypsy's post. She shared the paternity test results shortly after a dramatic social media rant about her estranged husband, Ryan. In the rant, Gypsy accused Ryan of disrespecting her and her unborn child, claiming he was spanking other girls' butts and behaving inappropriately despite still being married to her.
He had that video. That's my husband. That's my husband. That's my husband. We're still married. He's still married. I'm still married. What I'm saying is two wrongs don't make a right. So, with that being said, this is the last time I'm talking about him on social media. You're still married, so he cannot have a relationship with somebody else, or like, I swear to God you made this video just to troll us.
Some people believe that Gypsy's decision to post the paternity test results was a calculated move to distract from the backlash she was receiving for her rant. If that is true, it's a classic example of Gypsy's knack for shifting the narrative to keep the focus on herself. At the end of the day, we still don't know what's exactly going on. Are the results fake because Ryan is actually the father of Gypsy's unborn child? Or did Gypsy fabricate the document simply to divert attention from her recent drama with Ryan? And why would she wait so long to post the results if they were supposedly finalized by the end of October? One thing is certain, Gypsy Rose is a master of keeping people hooked on her chaotic life. Whether it's through genuine drama or manufactured scandals, she knows how to stay in the spotlight.
I'm doing my best to move on. I don't purposely shoot shots at Ryan often, so when I do, it's because I'm like really, really fed up. And I mean, raise your hand in the chat if you've ever had an ex that just got under your skin, dude. Like, seriously.
So what do you guys think? Are the paternity test results legitimate, or is this another one of Gypsy's elaborate schemes? Could Ryan still be in the picture, or is Ken genuinely the father? And most importantly, how long can Gypsy keep up these suckers before it all comes crashing down? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the wild world of internet drama. Until next time, stay curious and stay skeptical. Bye for now.